Hey guys, Dano Zero, how you doing? I hope all is well in YouTube land, whatever part of the world that you're in. This is my buddy Jimbo. He is a member of a website called eartheneer.com, which is just a website. It's like, what'd you say? It was a homesteading Facebook.
Yes.
A bunch of homesteaders. They've got wanted ads and classified ads and lots of how-tos and people sharing information, and it's a wonderful community to get involved in. If you're into the homesteading type stuff, raising animals and gardening and so on and so forth, eartheneer.com. I'll leave a link in the description box, unless can figure out how to put an annotation or something in here and put it up there or there somewhere in the video. And he's a smart dude. He's a good dude. He's super smart. He's got an advanced degree in dutyology, which is everybody knows the natural sciences of being just a dude. So just like me.
Amen.
Yeah. So, and we're going to have a little discussion on some homesteading questions and just some things that we do. So,
Well, actually, I found J Zero's channel maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago. Got to watching it, and I crack up at it a lot of times. I've learned a lot of stuff on it. It's a very, very cool channel.
He's learned a proper way to fall down a hill and not injure yourself.
Exactly, because I've got mostly level ground and I can fall down on it. Actually, this I asked John if I could ask him some questions because I'm really interested in the Eartheneer folks checking out the J0 channel, and a lot of the folks on John's channel that subscribe would love for you to check out eartheneer.com. I have no monetary interest in Eartheneer. It's just a very, very cool website.
Everything about it's free. The membership is
Yeah.
free. If you want to list something for sale, it's free. Chatting is free.
Right. It's got a pinning area. It's got a marketplace where local people can trade and barter and get stuff that way.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interesting blogs on how to build your own solar panels, how to tons of recipes. There's just a ton of groups on it. So if you get a chance, check it out. But more importantly, I wanted to ask John some questions on, how he got started here, some of the things that he does, and ask him a little bit about his YouTube channel. I guess really the first question is, what motivated you to start doing your own things and not necessarily running to the mega mart and buying all your goods all the time?
Well, I never intended. I never had the intention of being a farmer or a homesteader or any of that kind of stuff. Mine was necessity. I had to figure out something, and I had to do it because I didn't have any. When my wife got sick, when Lupita was injured and became disabled, I had no other choice. I still had to care for her and stay home to care for her, but we still had to, keep our kids fed and keep everybody warm. And I didn't have no other choice but to do what I do. I had to figure out how to produce my own food. I started with a small garden and a couple of chickens, and figured out that I could do it.
Right.
And so I just kept adding on. And then, like I was telling you earlier during the day, when we was visiting, there was a winter, the second winter after my wife got sick, and we didn't have any power because I didn't have enough money to keep the bill paid. And it was in the middle of winter, and we were cold, and we weren't hungry, but we were eating cold food because I didn't have any way without power to cook or to keep the house warm. And I had one of those never again moments. That will never happen to me again. So we started trying to figure out how to use what we have, which is wood. How can I use all this wood that I have around and the trees that are down to keep us warm and to keep us with hot chow? So I just started adding on a little bit here and started cooking over a little fire with a skillet, and it worked. So I kept expanding on it, taking an old oven and putting it outside. Then we made the heat exchanger. Me and my buddy Greg built the heat exchanger so we could build a fire in the barrel and keep the house warm that way. That way we keep all the smoke and the fire and the dangerous stuff is is on the outside of the
Right.
house, because I mean we have a double wide trailer, and if it ever catches on fire, that thing's gone. They burn
Right,
quick.
right, right.
So I wanted to keep it as safe as I could, but yet get the heat off of it. So we built the heat exchanger, which all the stuff I've got videos on my channel about. You can just do a search on them.
Right.
Um,
That's one thing for you Eartheneer folks that are checking this out. Check his channel out. Everything he's talking about is got a video on it, and uh, I really don't know how to say this, but there's no bull crap in any of his videos. It's all here. It's all cool, and everything's authentic,
Yeah. Well, I am what I am.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to claim.
Just a dude, man.
Yeah, I'm just a dude. I don't
Right
claim to
on.
be anything other than just a dude trying to make it. And like I say, it was a necessity thing for me, as far as learning how to homestead and how to kind of take care of ourselves a little more, because there wasn't anybody, wasn't anybody helping. There's always family who'll say, "Oh, anything you need, let me know." To a point.
Right.
And then eventually, you are completely on your own, and I just, did whatever I needed to do, which was starting to produce our own stuff. And I found out that I could do it.
Right.
I found out that an average dude he could do it. Anybody can do it, and everything that I do, anybody can do. It just is what it is.
Very cool. Now, is there anything, um, a lot of times I stumble into projects around my place and stuff like that, and a new project will pop up, and that's why I'm working on that. Do you have any foresight on a major project that you might have coming up that you want to complete around here to make things a little easier on the family or yourself?
Well, I'm always expanding my solar system,
Right.
and my batteries. I think I've got enough panels and a really cool good turbine, wind turbine. Now I just need to add on some batteries, so that we're less dependent on power coming into the house, electric, from the electric company, because it's really expensive. It gets more expensive every year, and my house is all electric. So anything I can do to ease that burden is great. Plus, my next big project as far as animals and homestead goes is to build I want to build a hog lot, and then I figure I would start raising, fattening up feeder pigs, and then making our own pork, because I love bacon. I love
Yeah,
ham.
no kid.
So that's,
Bacon makes everything
yeah,
better, brother.
that's my next, that, and just expanding my garden every year, making my garden a little bit bigger, a little bit better. So the less grass I have to cut, is better.
Yes. Well,
It makes more food.
that's just more fuel you're burning on a lawnmower.
That's
So,
true. That's expensive too.
you know. Um, Tell us a little bit about the YouTube channel. Now the folks, the 13,000 that are already subscribers are pretty well versed in your stuff. But
Well,
just
I've
short and sweet.
when I started my channel, I never intended on having any subscribers. I just was making videos to show my friends my little projects of what I was doing, and then you get the right people who watch the video, and then Dave Canterbury mentioned me in a video and did an auction for the benefit of my family, and that got me a lot of subscribers. And I really don't know. Fred Hart did a shout out for me, and there's been a lot of other folks who've mentioned me in some of their videos and sent their viewers over here. And I never dreamed that I'd ever be at 13,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I mean, I don't expect ever to get. I don't know. It makes me nervous when I think about it, because
Right.
I mean, I'm not. My videos are just about what we do around the place here, and we're cooking. Well, how we make certain things and how we get by, and build whatever out of pallets. So just doing
Right.
stuff. And I never. I think it's. I don't know. And I always try to be honest, and I always try to answer questions honestly. I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm not. I will share whatever I know about stuff, and I don't know. And my viewers, I've got a really awesome group of subscribers, because like in the comment section, they share a lot of knowledge, man. I mean, if there's stuff that I don't know about, I will ask my subscribers, and somebody out there knows something about
Right.
it, and they can answer questions, or they answer somebody else's question. If somebody asks a question in the comments, somebody else will answer it for them, and it's really cool to watch the community work.
Well,
And that's what we are. We're a big community, and we try to help each other out, and just trying to make the world a better, easier place to get by in.
well, all you smart people out there that helping him out, if you'll jump on Eartheneer and help me out, it'd be cool too. Explain I'm just a dude, man, because and let me explain to you, I've only Well, I've talked to John a couple times on the telephone, and we messaged back and forth via YouTube about me coming down and checking the place out. But I've been here, what, a couple hours now,
Yeah,
4 or 5 hours,
something like that.
and dude is just a dude. I
Yeah,
mean, and that's all it's about. I mean, I guess I asked you the question, and I'm kind of answering it. Is
it's
that what
just
it
it's
is?
all it is. We're just a dude that I'll make a video, put it on YouTube. It doesn't make me anything other than just a dude. I'm just
Right
trying to
on.
share. It's no different than if you see somebody in the store and you say, hey, I noticed you've got a certain amount of seeds for this. What are your plans for that? And you share that information. It's no different.
Right.
I'll just do mine on a video and put it out there. Like I said, I never intended on making videos other than just showing my friends and family what I've been up to. And so, when I say I'm just a dude, that means I'm nothing special at all. By
Right.
no means am I any more special than anybody else. Uh, it just is what it is. I don't have any college. I'm not educated. We're dutyologists.
Right.
Whoever coined that phrase in the comments, by the way, that's excellent. Dutyologist. I love it. Thank you. But yeah, it's just dudes, just normal people.
All right, and the kind of the last question, I actually got two quick ones. What of all your projects around here, what are you kind of most proud of, other than feeding the family on a daily
Yeah.
basis and keeping them warm? I
Well,
just
I'm really proud that I was able to over the last few years save up a little bit here, a little bit there in an envelope, and get my solar panels and my batteries, which I need to redo anyway. But to help the monthly bills, the monthly electric bills, I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of my chickens, man. My chicken house that I built out of nothing, scrap
right,
material, and I cut my own boards and cut my own posts, and I managed to keep chickens alive. And now we're hatching our own chickens and got our own rotation going. So we have meat and eggs, and
very cool.
it's been really fun to watch everything come together. I started when I first moved out here. I was not interested at all in having a garden, and the yard was grown up. I didn't have anything back here except weeds and trees,
Right,
and there wasn't, I didn't have any reason to do anything because when we needed something, we had money, we just went to the store.
right, right,
And
right.
now I sit back and even if I look at one of my old videos and I look at how much the place has changed just in the last couple of years from when I started making YouTube videos, it definitely is a sense of accomplishment. But I think my most proud thing is my my chicken flock and my bringing animals in and stuff like that
Right.
and adding to the property because they've been really really beneficial.
And damn, them eggs are good, ain't they?
And they are good, and the chickens are good too.
All right, last one, brother. What advice would you give somebody who's starting out in homesteading, sustainable living?
Get chickens.
Yeah, there you go. I agree with that.
I think probably don't ever quit. Don't ever give up. If you're going to do stuff that you're going to fail, and if you are doing, especially if you're doing like me and putting it on YouTube, you're going to be criticized and ridiculed, and people are going to call you stupid and uneducated and hillbilly and redneck. Don't let any of that stuff get you down. I mean, like the first smoke shack that I built I built it out of wood and it burned down, which makes sense when you think about it. Fat and fire and wood is going to burn. You live and learn. When I put my pheasants together, I lost a whole bunch of them to predators. And it was you live and you learn. Now I know that I need to keep them a little more enclosed and stuff. And it's just don't get down on yourself and don't say, well, I tried it and I failed, so I'm not going to try it again. No, you need to just keep after it and learn and ask questions. I learned a lot from the elders, the old timers that live up and down the creek here that I live on. They're a wealth of knowledge. They know how to do things with a little bit of resources because everybody's been there. Everybody has hard times, and just listen and learn and keep going and keep positive. If you stay positive and you stay active and proactive, you're going to be a lot more successful than if you get down on yourself and quit and you got half-finished projects here and there. Depression and getting down on yourself is contagious. Pretty soon, everybody around you is going to be grumpy and crabby, and it just doesn't serve any purpose. Just stay positive, and
Right on. Right
if
on.
I can do it, anybody can do it.
There,
That's what
well,
everybody's
there
gotta
you
say.
go. There you go.
Say what one man can do, another can do.
Hey, brother, I really, really appreciate you inviting me down. And like I said, everybody on Earth and Air that's going to check this out, as soon as John uploads it, I'll copy the link and put it in. I'll put it on everyone on Earth and Ear, so everybody has a chance to check it out. And I encourage all the Earth and Ear folks to check out your channel and to say things for people starting out. Uh, Two great resources. The earthandear.com, because there is a plethora of knowledge on there and
What
really
did you say? There
smart
was
people.
like 38,000 members.
Yeah,
Something like that,
38,000
so-
right now around the world. I have a friend that is in Germany, Jack of the Hof, which apparently means Jack the Farmer. Um, and
Very cool.
I've got High Spun Gold, High Yeti. You know, it, it, Dan Adams is the guy that started Earth and Ear, and just a cool dude. There's nothing. Nobody's trying to charge anybody for anything on there. It's all sharing information and stuff like that. Please check it out. Everybody on Earth and Ear, definitely you're crazy if you don't check out J0,
You
the
make me feel
channel.
all funny.
Yeah, well, I feel all funny being in front of this camera, brother. All right, well, thanks,
All right,
man.
man. Yep, good to meet you. Glad you come down. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching. I don't know what else to say.
The end.
Questions or comments? Feel free. Y'all have a great evening. God bless, and yeah.
The end.
Buzz, the end.